Hello friends, today we will study about verbs. We all know what are verbs. Anything which is in action is called verbs, like driving, sleeping, shouting, anything which is in action. जो भी चीज़ किसी भी काम के करने को वर्ब कहते हैं और हिंदी में क्रिया कहते हैं हम इसे. ओके, हियर वर्ब्स काफ़ी शॉर्ट फॉर्म में दे रखे हैं यहाँ पर. उसका प्रेजेंट टेंस, पास्ट टेंस और पास्ट पार्टिसिपल दिया हुआ है. सो वी अगेन कम टू आवर एक्सरसाइज, fill in the blanks. We have here the word with a hint is being given between brackets. So we are going to fill in the blanks with correct form of verbs. The first one is, we have driven along this road many times. Second one is, did you speak to mother regarding the picnic on Saturday? Brijesh has taken all the apples in the basket. The children screamed with all their might. Mother has drawn a beautiful pattern on the floor. All the birds have flown away from this park. They have repaired the broken chair. Have you written the composition all by yourself? Now there are some troublesome verbs. A person is confused literally with the meaning of it. मिलते जुलते verbs होते हैं जैसे laid and lied, and two of them have different meanings, so the correct form will be used with the sentence. First of all is, mother laid the towels on the table. Laid is something कि हम रख रहे हैं. Lied is हम झूठ बोलना. Second one is, please do not sit on this broken stool. Sit is बैठना. The student rise when the teacher enters the classroom. Rise मतलब अपनी जगह से खड़े होना. The sun rises in the east. Please ask John to lay the table for the dinner. Lie is झूठ बोलना again, so we are going to take lay. He had lain या laid awake for 2 hours when the alarm rang. ठीक है. She lied to her mother about the marks she has got. Lied is झूठ बोली वो अपनी माता से. The maid was lying the carpet when I walked in. The maid was laying the carpet. Sorry, here we are going to use the maid was laying the carpet when I walked in. Maid जो है carpet बिछा रही थी, तो that would be the correct one would be laying, not lying. Lying is खुद maid वहाँ पे लेटी हुई थी, पर वो लेटी हुई नहीं थी. The maid was laying the carpet when I walked in. वो carpet बिछा रही थी. Okay, now we are using suffix and prefix here. The correct form. First has been done for you, so we are going to do the second one. The porridge is tasteless. Can you add some sugar to sweeten it? Travel and education enlighten the mind as you gain more knowledge of things around you. Fourth one, Rahul's parents always encourage him to take part in extracurricular activities. Fifth, rewrite the composition as it has many errors. The policeman did not act immediately as he misinformed what was conveyed to him. In the bracket we have miss. Seventh, please reconfirm your participation in the excursion. Eighth, the little girl tried hard to unlock the tricky knot. Here also we have been given hints in the brackets. Using those hints we have made the words and fit them into the sentences. Now we have be, do and have, the uses of it. Here are the fill in the blanks we have. Okay, first one has been done for you. Kanika has cut her long hair as all her cousins have cut theirs short. Third, the committee have to abide by these rules. Fourth, does Ritesh know that we are leaving for Bangkok tomorrow? Fifth, do you understand what he says? Sixth, the children were happy to go home early. Seventh, Garima was playing the piano when her uncle arrived. Eighth, the museum was closed on Mondays. So with this we have completed, and we are moving on to transitive and intransitive verbs. See, here Neha sings a song. So a song is an object, sing is a verb. Okay. So when we have an object, it is a transitive verb. When we have no object, it is intransitive verb. Fine. So accordingly, we are going to underline and name whether it is transitive or whether it is intransitive verb. First of all, first one has been done for you, so we are going to come to second. The workers went home in the evening. So it is intransitive verb. Third, the audience was very responsive, again intransitive verb. Fourth, the detective solved the case successfully. Solved will be transitive because here the case will be a object. Neeta and Veena study in the same class. Study would be intransitive verb. Sixth, Janet is stitching a dress for herself. Again transitive verb because dress is an object. Seventh, the kitten is chasing the puppy. Again chasing would be transitive because the puppy would be the object. Eighth, the squirrel is busy gathering nuts. So the nuts would be the object, gathering would be the transitive verb. Now transitive verb with two objects, direct object and indirect object. For example, Urmila gave her brother a packet of chips. A packet of chips would be a direct object and her brother would be an indirect object. So we are going to circle the indirect object and we are going to underline the direct object. Second, Geeta promised her cousin ice creams. Ice cream would be a direct object and her cousin would be indirect object. Third, the customer handed over the money to the shopkeeper. Money would be the direct object, shopkeeper would be the indirect object. Fourth, the aunt told us an interesting story. Us would be indirect object and story would be direct. Fifth, the poet read out his latest poem to his fans. So latest poem would be direct object, his fans would be indirect. Sixth, Vinita offered a pastry to the little boy. Pastry would be direct, little boy would be indirect. Seventh, the parents bought their daughter toys. Toys would be direct and daughter would be indirect object. Eighth, Harry gifted a book to his sister. His sister would be indirect object, book would be a direct object. With this, we have completed with transitive and intransitive verbs and also with the direct and the indirect object. In case if you have any kind of problem, so please comment me in the comment box. With this, we have completed with verbs. Thank you.